I need to know, I need to know, I need to know. You need to know, you need to know, you need to know. We all need to know. What do I need to know? What do you need to know? What do we need to know? As individual, we are leader. You are a leader, I'm a leader. We are all leading in one aspect of other. Whether you are even the last born of the family, you are also leading from behind. Any place you find yourself, you are leading directly or indirectly because we are all born as a leader. We are born as a leader. We are also trained as to get into that position when you get be able to lead maybe from behind, from middle, or from afar. So in one way or the other, we are all leaders. So what are the factors that make people think that leaders are failure? Let me put it straight to you. There is nobody that is a failure until you accept it that you are a failure, until you quit what you are doing that, oh, in this area I can't do it. Because you fail in one aspect of life doesn't mean you will never make it in the other part of life. So don't look yourself as a failure. You just look at it as a process, as a process. So leaders fail for many reasons. But most of the common reasons I will just give you the common reason why leaders are failing. Just give you like 10. Number one, lack of self-awareness. They fail to recognize their own weaknesses, their own bias, their own impact on others. When you don't discover yourself, when you don't know who you are, so in some areas you'll be thinking you can't do it. Those people that are doing it perfectly in those areas is either they learn, it's either they are focused, they are determined. So you too, you can also focus. It's either they take risk. So when you lack self-awareness, failure is bound. So then, as a leader, as individual, you must know who you are. That means you must know your weaknesses, you must know your biases and impact on others. What areas do you have impact on others? So discover yourself for you to recover. When you don't discover yourself, you are going to fail. Number two, poor communication. When you are always nagging, when you are also quiet when you're supposed to react, and when you are reacting when you're supposed to quiet. So inability, when you have inability to articulate vision, expectations or feedback clearly, you have to let people that you are leading know where you are going, where you are going to have obstacles and what you are going to do when the obstacles come. So you have to know that. So poor communication makes some leaders, you can be a good leader, but when you have poor communication, it will be very, very bad. Number three, resistance to change. Resistance to change. What do I mean? Sticking. There are some people, they stick to outdated method. Ignoring new trend of innovation. There are some people, they'll be telling you, internet is bad. You see some churches, sometimes ago, you see some churches, internet technologies is bad, all these things. No, you have to change. You have to change your thinking, change your orientation, change people that you are moving with, change your environment. So sticking to outdated method and you are looking for new answer, it's never going to be. You have to change for things to change. You have to change for things to change. And if you are not ready to change, so that means people will leave you behind. So people will call you a failure. Number four, lack of accountability. Blaming others instead of taking responsibility for your mistakes. Lack of accountability. No leaders is perfect. You have to know that, oh, I made a mistake here. I made a mistake here. So, and you rectified it something. So taking blame, at times you even take the blames of other. So don't blame others by shifting blame that, oh, it's the one that said we should do this. It's the one that came late. It's the one that do this. No, you have to take responsibility. That's why you are leaders. If you don't want to take responsibility, that means in that area, you are a failure. Number five is what I call failure to build strong team. Failure to build strong team, not hiring the right people. You have to know people that are good in some department that you want to work with. You have to know as a leader in church, you have to know people that can pray, people that comes to church early, people that can do this, people that can do that. Likewise, you can't have a bank and you are now employing people that went to study Greek, or people that, so you have to know how to employ people that are well to do in that field that you are employing them for. Don't just because they are your family, because they are your friend, oh, they don't have job, they don't have, let me just put them there. Somebody that is not an accountant and is in maybe he study biology, and you are putting it as a to head a bank, it's not going to work. Number 6 is ethical lapses. Ethical lapses. What do I mean? Engaging in dishonesty. When you are engaging in dishonesty, favoritism, or unethical behavior erode trust. Somebody that you know he or she is not fit into that position, just because you love him, maybe it's your boyfriend, it's your girlfriend, you know, okay, you can be there, and you now put somebody that is having more qualification under him or her, it will never work because there will be commotion. So you put round peg inside a round hole, so that things, because if those people that are following you, that people that you are leading failed, you are the one that is failing. Number 7 is what I call inability to make decision. When you can't make decision, at times some decisions are tough. There are some people that you have to let them go. There are some people that you have to bring in. There are some people you put them on probation. So when you are unable to take in to ability to make decisions, so that leader already failed, because indecision is a decision. When you are not making decision, already you are making decision. So over analyzing situation or avoiding difficult choices lead to stagnation. So things will not move. So don't forget. Indecision, you are already making decision. Number 8 is why leaders are failing. Neglecting employee well-being. When you don't take care of people that are working with you, people that are working for you, you are the only one that want to buy car, you want to use expensive dress, all those car, mansion, and they are the one working, they are the one sweating, and you are just the one enjoying the money. You are going to fail, because when they leave, your fall will be from high scraper down. So ignoring morals. So don't ignore morals, overworking teams, or failing to recognize contribution. The little contribution they are, at least pat them at the back. At times you can organize award. You give them an award. You can organize financial something. You can organize a banquet where you eat together, you enjoy together, and you discuss together. Number 9 is why leaders are failing, is what I call ego and arrogance. Ego and arrogance. I know it all. Nobody knows that more than me. So when you are too arrogant, when you are too ego, when your ego is pushing you, when your arrogance is pushing you, pride is pushing you, thinking they have all the answer and not listening to others. When you think you know it all, that, oh, this I know. Do you know why do you employ them? Why are you working with them? You can't know it all, no matter who you are. No matter who you are. No, I repeat, no matter who you are. As a pastor, as a leader, you can't know it all. That's why we have department. That's why we have delegation power. If you know it all, can you open the gate for yourself? Can you be your secretary? Can you be your driver? So everybody have their own styles, have their own intakes, have their own understanding. So that's why when you put everything together, it will become one, and the team will be solid. So lastly is what I call lack of vision and strategies. If you don't have vision, you'll be distracted. If there's no strategy, you'll just be going to a journey of no destination. Failing to set a clear vision, direction, or adapt to changing circumstances, you are bound to lose those things. So therefore, do any of these things with a situation you are thinking about. You are not a failure until you don't take a step. Life is about risk, and the riskiest thing in life is for people not to take a risk. Shalom.